For a lot of folks, the new year brings fresh resolutions, podcasts, and online articles about how to make a fresh start, set new goals, wipe the slate clean, make 2026 your best year ever. But for parents of neurodiverse kids, and in all honesty, pretty much everyone else, it's not really that simple. A diagnosis doesn't go away when the ball drops at midnight. School issues aren't wiped clean during winter break. Our new year begins with familiar demands. So maybe 2026 isn't about setting new life goals, but focusing on how we better experience life's moments. Welcome to the Tender Resilience Podcast, where we provide encouragement, support, a bit of wisdom, maybe some humor, to the tender, resilient parents of neurodivergent kids. If you have a child with ADHD, autism, OCD, anxiety, auditory processing disorder, learning disabilities, and/or any other neurodiverse condition, this is our spot to cheer each other on. This podcast isn't designed to give a medical diagnosis or psychological advice for you or your child. And there's no artificial intelligence, just a lot of real-life experience and a genuine desire to lift up moms and dads so that you realize what an amazing parent you truly are. There are a lot of so-called experts right now telling us how to set better goals for 2026. There are also experts telling us setting goals is useless and that we just need better habits. As parents of neurodivergent kids, sometimes our days feel more about surviving than thriving. Throw on the pressure of setting new goals or adding more habits to our day, and a new year doesn't feel very invigorating. Maybe the changes we need to make in 2026 are more in the way we experience our days rather than what we do. Most of us are doing the right things. We support our child's educational journey. We ensure that they get the health care they need. Many of us are dependable employees, providing for our family through full-time jobs. We keep a reasonably clean home. Some of us are part of a faith community. Some of us volunteer with local organizations. Aside from being a good parent, we try to make time for other family and friends. Now, I must admit that a good portion of us probably need to exercise more and eat a bit healthier. But overall, we're pretty awesome in how we handle what we do. For parents of neurodiverse kids, often our biggest challenge is how we feel about what we do. No matter what our child's diagnosis, we often diagnose ourselves as being inadequate. When things don't go well for our child, we are champions of a shoulda, woulda, coulda mentality, kicking ourselves for what didn't go right last year and making a plan so that things go better in 2026. I've parented a neurodiverse child for years and years. Over those years, I've done a lot. But the one thing I wish I'd done more of is laugh. Of course, I had to take my child's challenges seriously, and some of the situations and interactions I've had to have over the years were definitely not funny. Some of the people I've had to deal with were clowns, all right, but not the amusing kind. Honestly, I let too many of those circumstances cause me to ruminate on what happened and the game plan to fix it. I spent evenings planning sharp-witted conversations that I was going to have with an educator or daycare owner, rather than just focusing on having a light-hearted moment with my child. Neurodiverse or not, today's kids are more anxious and stressed than ever. They see life as difficult and demanding. Whether we realize it or not, they watch the way we live our lives, and many of our kids are super sensitive to our emotions. I am not saying this to put more pressure on you. I am saying this to take the pressure off. 2026 may bring some of the same challenges as 2025 and some unexpected new ones. Sure, goals and plans can keep us moving forward, but the age-old phrase, laughter is the best medicine, has a good bit of truth. Laughter produces dopamine and serotonin in our brains, which helps lessen the symptoms of depression and anxiety. Laughter decreases the levels of stress hormones cortisol and epinephrine, de-escalating the fight or flight response. Laughter triggers the release of endorphins, our body's feel-good chemical, giving us a sense of well-being. Laughing releases muscle tension for up to 45 minutes afterwards. All of this without standing in line at the drugstore or a $20 copay. Last night, my teenage daughter and I went out to have some fun after a stressful day. The weather was unseasonably warm, so we headed downtown. We had a blast playing games at a couple barcades. As we cruised towards our restaurant of choice, my daughter cranked up the song Funky Town, and I rolled back the sunroof. Although neither of us were drunk, we sang along as if we were. We laughed so hard at our own silliness, and I felt like a teenager again. Doctors might argue whether laughter is truly the best medicine, but there is no doubt that laughter creates the best memories. Here's hoping that you and your family fill your 2026 with the laughter that you deserve. Please subscribe or give us a like. Until next time, thank you from all of us at Hedgecock Media Group.